What's going on? What's going on? Sorry. I was cleaning the toilet and I totally didn't realize what time it was. Morning, Jordan. Morning, Joel, Tabimi, Gary, Froggo in here in the morning. MT, Bob, Trader J. What's going on? How we doing? Get to hit that like button on the way in. Can't seem to win with this pre-market action. Like the move is happening prior lately. It's kind of annoying. The orb is hot, hot, hot. What's up, Den? What's up, Emma? What do you mean by that? Morning, Knives. About 1 minute here. Yeah, Alan, it's kind of frustrating. So I'm looking for the trade, but I'm going to go 3 contracts. I think that's going to be my move. Like yesterday, I was scared to take, not scared, but it wasn't the right setup. I mean, even today is not a great setup, but as of right now, I'm looking for a front run of this next area and then through the highs. I'm just waiting a little bit more to see what it does. I really don't want to be above this area though. I feel like it might fake out right there, but if we want the trade, that's the route we're gonna have to take. Alright, that's what we're looking for. I don't really have time to put the OCO in. Oh, I might. Just in time. See what happens. Alright, so we put it just low enough there. Going back to, oh, we're gonna try lower. Need the extra push. We needed to go through that level, just like I said. That was the exact level. Go through. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Should get the extra push. Nice. There we go. All we were doing was trying to make sure we were in front of this level. I was just a little bit scared. You see this wick over here and then this top here. And you saw it did try to use it at first. Even 10 contracts would have worked there, but wasn't a huge fan of the trade itself, but a win is a win. I'm going to eventually be taking 3 contracts anyway if I were to hit with the 10 contracts. So what's it hurt to just grab it with 3 if I'm not feeling super confident about the trade? I don't need to do what I was doing before with the 5 contracts. So 2 days in a row. There's the high break again. Yeah. It's so funny because I've always been against getting in when it's at the highs, but if you look at the overall trend, I'm more confident that this is going to move higher, and it's doing what it did yesterday. It pulled back at the open, and then we ended up going higher, and that's exactly what we're doing, the exact same thing. So it looks like Well, you really had no way to get filled long, but if you still had your order up there, you would have been perfectly fine. Nice easy win today. If you won, hit that like button. Appreciate you guys being here. Nice little move to the upside here. Yeah, but what I was saying is I hate trying to get a continuation move, but when you look at the overall trend, the odds are that's what you're going to get. So thankfully we had this level drawn out pretty perfectly. We front ran it, got filled, and now it's making the move back up. So hopefully everybody had their orders in the right place and you're not still in the trade. Alpine's getting smoked? What? No, he didn't get this? I feel like that would have been a perfect short for him. Is he short and he's not? I did 3 contracts, Deshaun. Is he short? Oh, he stopped out. Oh, wow, no. Did he have a stop loss on all these accounts? Oh, no. He just blew. Oh, my. I thought he actually stopped out. Oh, no. He literally bottom ticked the short. Why was he all the way down there? Wow. That's crazy. It doesn't look like he blew all of them. It looks like he stopped out on some of them. That sucks. That sucks. He just took a payout yesterday, right? Well, he could have 28 accounts because he trades the other prop firms too, like Bjornox and whatnot. Yeah, I have it. I didn't keep watching. I hit pause. Let me hit live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It looks like 12 at least. And maybe this Bjornox at 13. I don't know what these other ones that are only like 1,000. I don't know what happened there. That's crazy if you look at the overall number. Minus 43,000. That's, I mean, I'm not laughing at him. It's just, it's crazy. It's mind-boggling to see that number. It's why this really only works with prop accounts. You know, people tell me all the time, like, the risk management on this is silly. You're right. It is. But this is exactly why you can only really do this on prop accounts. And he's proven that it works. So that's all there is to it. You just got to stick with it. It just sucks to lose all those accounts at once, which is why I'll never trade all the accounts at once. I will always split them. Yeah, laughing with him, essentially, yeah. It's just a mind-boggling number at that point. That sucks. Zishan, what is this? Good. What do you mean the account was blown? Jordan, so yeah, the latency, man, that happens. I didn't get it today, but if you're on Wi-Fi or something like that, the latency thing will pop up. Sometimes it's pretty cool because you just get your entry and your exit filled and you never even see it. He's still in some of these trades. Are these like 150K accounts or? I'm confused. Did he like not add to those accounts? Like he's still in some of them. So if this still goes higher, he's going to lose more accounts. But it looked like he was still in 3 accounts. Yeah, he did chill FX. 388 messing with supply and demand pre-market. Made 710 on the horn. 10. You're cracking me up with that. No, I don't think he did blow the 150Ks, but I don't know what the 150Ks are. Right? Did he already activate some of those? That's what I'm saying. He's still in. I see at least 3. One, I see the P&L moving. Oh, it's on 5. Looks like maybe 6. Oh, it's 7. He's still in the rest of the accounts that didn't blow. But he's so far away from his entry, or his average, I should say, because it looks like he added. He does have some 150Ks. Okay. He needs this to come all the way back down to 205, it looks like. So this line is where his average is. He needs it to come all the way back down here. Which it might. It's trying. But it might save some of the accounts. Alan, yeah. Yeah, he took all the payouts from 50Ks, and then just this time around, he started messing with the 150Ks. Yeah, Den. It's a very high win rate strat. It's the beauty of it. You win a lot. A lot of people like to win a lot. Jordan, that's sweet, man. On PAs, 10 contracts. I love it, man. Good stuff. Love it. I'm going to flip the other account as well, because why not? All right, guys, I'm here till 10. So 22 more minutes. Ask away. Any questions? Hit me. In and out there. Switch back over. Not that it matters. Oh, I actually, you know what? Let me do this. I got this working yesterday. See if it's up and running now. Morgan, what's going on? Can I go over the trade today? Sure. He made 100K? What are you talking about? Alpine? He's made 280,000. I'm looking at his screen in like the last 5 months or so. Well, if this goes down and he can save these accounts, he can still get a payout. But if this goes back up to the highs and he ends up blowing these accounts, he is, I think, going to lose all the accounts. So there would obviously be no payouts. But he just took a payout, I think, yesterday on some of the accounts. All right, so real quick, I actually have to go to the MNQ and just flip this. So thankfully that didn't just fall, but as you guys can see, this one is at 3,000. This is an eval, so nothing crazy, but it's with precision. We were giving it a try. So the trade today, pretty simple. I feel like the levels were there. They just didn't really show themselves until last minute. Let me go back to Apex. I can just show you the arrows and the lines. I do think I'm going to end up, once I get my next payout, I'll probably start paying for Quantower so that I can have like the multiple accounts open and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. So the 50K account and the 150K account are very similar. That's why a lot of people, when they go from the 50Ks up, they'll go straight to the 150K because it's a similar structure. Really wish Quantower would That's like my one gripe is how long it takes for it to load. What is going on? Connecting to Rhythmic Services 204. It never gets caught on this. I'm going to cancel and try again. It's not even letting me cancel. Just going to exit out and get back in. I will say Alpine always finds a way to salvage stuff, so hopefully this works out for him and it dumps. He's a bit lucky when it comes to that. Like, that thing could have just kept ripping higher and he would have lost every account. Literally every PA account. He's got 20. He would have lost all 20. But somehow it stopped where it did. And he's still in some of these. So from that aspect, he's kind of lucky. He does that fairly often too. All right. So the trade this morning, for who was asking, are you still here? Where is it? Morgan K. So basically we were moving up here. So high a day was set here right before we were going live. So I look for those key levels. So high a day was a key level. Then we got resistance here, which was the previous high. Then you got, look, touches. So resistance, support. So that's a key level. And then when you zoom out, I was actually even going back further because over here there was touches. And then again, support, resistance here, support. So I'm just looking for the key levels. So when it comes down to the trade itself, I'm looking to make sure my trade's not trying to go through those key levels. I want to be in between them, essentially front running them, or like nice and above them, so that way when those levels break, the idea is that it's going to go to the next key level, or if it's a breakout, it's going to break out. And that's it. I mean, it's pretty simple. As of right now, the only ones that are locked in that I see that he lost are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it looks like he's still in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's still in 10. So he only blew half of his PAs. But if this goes back up through the highs, I think he's going to lose the other ones. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But if this does come back and end up working, like, he's still going to have, it looks like, 10 PA accounts. No problem, Morgan. And that's all I was getting at with where, even though he was unlucky and lost, like, he was still lucky that it didn't just keep going and he lost everything. At least not yet. At that point, like, his average is basically this yellow line. It's like at that point when you got here and it was clearly support like this, and you know it was the previous high. It's like at that point, do you just cut it for the smaller loss and try to move on? Because he was down to only down like a couple $100 per account there, and now he's just holding through this. I mean, obviously he can go to high a day, because it already went there. It's a matter of if it goes up through there. It's a good rejection candle for him. It's actually a really good rejection candle. Looks like it broke this key level here, tried to go higher, but got slammed right back down under. But now if they reclaim it again and start going higher, this is probably going to the highs. But if it can stay under this candle now, he might get a nice pullback. Oh, that's not good. He really needed that to hold under. Now, if it slams again, somehow, he should be good for a pullback. But it doesn't look like it wants to, at least not yet. Yeah, this isn't good. Dip and rip. DXY showing weakness. We should see strength on the indices. U30 is a leader. So he's at 2,500 drawdown on these. So these must be 150Ks. Oh, it looks like I only see two 150Ks, and they're the very top ones. So how is he still in these other ones? Account balance. I see a 7 in front, not a 1. Very confused at how, unless he was above payout on those and he had extra wiggle room. I don't know. I can't see the account balance on him, so I don't know. I just see the first number. So like up here, it's hard to see. Up here, I can only see the first number. So I don't, but it's a 7, but he's clearly in drawdown over that 26 or 2,500. So he must be above payout levels there. I'm not really sure. So he lost this one. This one actually stopped out. It wasn't stopped out before because he had 10. But now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 8 now? 1. Or wait, are these still moving? No, these aren't moving now. Wow, that was a good candle back down. Watch party. What he really wants is this to go like halfway back up and then start rejecting again, because then he might actually get a nice pullback. But if this goes all the way back up to the highs, especially on this candle, that is not good. This is actually a nice rejection. You might actually get the pullback here. Nice solid rejection of the highs, double top. Got a nice little M forming. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Wow, look at that. This is where he gets a little lucky, but the question is, will he take some off? Or will he be greedy? He's letting it ride, apparently. But it looks like he's going to be all right. Can he just hit flatten? I'm confused. Saying that he can't do it because he would have to cancel all the orders. I thought if you hit flatten, it cancels the order. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Mr. Luckbox at it again. But see what I mean? Like, had this just went through the highs, had this went through the highs, he loses all these accounts. Okay, here we go. So what is it? So he has 75K accounts? Confused on those. He gets lucky a lot, man. Like, that could have been all 20 accounts plus whatever on the other side of things, and he always figures it out. He does. And then he's mad because now it's fallen apart. Like, he He cracks me up, man. He literally turned into a guru. I guess those are 75K accounts. But you can put a... He's got a cool thing on there for payouts. May 1st through 5th payout. You can, I didn't even know you could put that on there. Ugh. I don't see that. Where is that? Search for payout. What's it called? Payout. Not seeing that at all. Where the heck do you have that from? Yeah, I don't see where he got that. There's a column on his thing that says May 1st through 5th payout. I wonder if I wonder if he added that manually. Here's breath, but he shit goes a freeways mile and he's still in the trade. I know, man. I don't get it. I swear, sometimes I get into a trade with one contract and before I know it, I'm down like $700. He was in like 3 contracts at least on all of those. Oh yeah, but he added it pretty close. He added it all within that first candle. I think the crazy part is it held support here and made a move up to the highs and then just straight up gave it back like it was nothing. Like that's the part. Usually it'll like try, but this it just dumped and gave him an out. But I for sure thought this was going to at least test the highs and they would like, you know, fake it out or whatever. But when you're lucky, you're lucky. I've said it all along. I'd rather be lucky than good any day. He's definitely got some luck on his side. And that's the thing, you know, like if you went and talked to him right now. Oh, he added it, the payout column. Gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty nice if you have all those accounts. It's not a bad idea. But if you went and talked to him right now, he would be so mad that he lost the accounts that he did and wouldn't even be grateful at all that he still has. How many accounts is that? Even if it was like 9 accounts, that's 9 times 85, 9 times 40, well, 37. So that's literally, that's 1,100 real dollars that he just saved, and the time that he doesn't have to go through to get those accounts back to PA, etc. So in theory, he would have had to go through that again. So it's times 2. So he would have lost 1,100 and had to spend 1,100 more. So $2,200 that he just saved, and he would not even mention how lucky he was to do that. It's crazy. Like that's the kind of person he's turned into, and that's why I don't like really talking to him every day anymore. And he's just a different person now. And it sucks because he used to not be that person. Yeah, but you have to realize when things go your way and be grateful for it. I don't care who you are. All right, got about 5 minutes left here. Anybody got any questions? Or are we going to move on with our day? 3K in fees. Go check out Methodical. I X'd his stream out by accident a little bit earlier. I had him up, but I had him muted when we started watching Alpine. It's like Methodical's doing well. What's the name of that indicator? The one with the red on the green on top? That's the Keltner channels. Braga, that was precision. I don't recommend anyone try precision right now because we have no way of knowing if they are legit. I mean, obviously I think they're legit, but I'm more so talking about, like, I don't know anyone that's gotten payouts with them, etc. So I'm kind of being the guinea pig with it to see if we can get an account to pay out. And we'll go from there with that. But it's essentially an Apex clone from what I can tell. They're trying to do everything exactly like Apex. But isn't he the person who taught you this trade? It's gotten you several payouts, so give credit. No. See, Tom, that's what he wants you to think. He told me about the trade, but then never actually taught it to me. He just told me, like, the idea of what he was doing. He was like, I just place orders above and below at the open. That was essentially all he ever gave me. I had to figure it out on my own. So I don't give him credit at all. Flexi? Never heard of Flexi. I don't even know what that is. Yes, Froggo. Yeah. How many contracts does Alpine do? I don't know. He today, like, on it it looks like it depended on the account. And when we were sitting there watching it, he said that he used too much size on the ones that he blew. So, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, he's not doing the same. Flexi? I've never heard of Flexi. Like Fixie. Flexi trade. I can look into it. 80% off. I've never heard anyone talk about it, so I don't know. Let's see our plans. 35.80 at 80% off, so that's about the same price. 3,000, 2,500 drawdown, but you only get 6 contracts, not 10. So that's a difference right there. The numbers are the same, but the amount of contracts are different. Let's see, frequently asked questions. It's called opening range breakout for a reason. It's named after the actual guy who first did it. Yeah, that's like when I saw some other people calling it the Alpine trade. I remember, like, laughing so hard at that because it's like this dude did not invent this trade. It's just he's the one that is making it popular on YouTube. Like, this trade's been around forever. And trust me, the way that he paywalls everybody with it, like how he put it on where if you subscribe to or became a member of the YouTube channel, that you could see, like, the actual orders he put out, like he put it behind the paywall. That's essentially what he was doing to me. But he just never told me. Like, there was no paywall for me to pay him, which I wouldn't have. I've never paid for anything like that ever anyway. But that's the point. Everyone thinks that he taught me this because that's what he says. And the only reason he said that was because he was getting salty about what I said when I was talking about the affiliation stuff. So that is what it is. I mean, he can try to spin the story the way that he wants, but he's literally, what is that word? Not egotistical. What's the word that they always call that Tate guy? Not vindictive. Whatever the word that they all call Andrew Tate, that's what he is. He tries to always spin the story so that he looks like the good guy and the other person looks like the bad guy. No, not a grasshopper. Canadian trader has it on his website. Don't know of any payouts from Flexi. Gotcha. I don't see anything about payouts on their frequently asked questions. What, the Sigma? No, they're... Everyone was calling Andrew Tate a specific word for a while. I feel like it starts with an M. Misogynist? It was misogynist. No, that's against women, right? Misogyny. Yeah. There's another word that they were calling them, and I can't remember what it was. Because misogynist is, that was from all the hate that he would like order women around. I don't know. Skibbity, Ohio? Do your sons say that? No, not that I know of. What does it mean? Skibbity. I love how everyone comes in here for the opening trade and then just leaves. It's pretty funny. My daughter says that. What does it mean? Skibbity. Skibbity. It means either bad or cool, depending on the context. Parent's Guide to Skibbity Toilet? It's an inside joke from a section of a parody song. Skibbity Toilet. Originally had no inherent meaning. It has since evolved into a slang term used among children and teens, meaning either bad or cool. That's skibbity. Oh, God. Oh, the world we live in now. Sorry, I was looking up the word, but I can't seem to find it. I did find a word that I think properly describes it, though. That is so skibbity. Oh, God. That's what I should start doing. Figure out the slang of teens and start using it all the time. Or I could pull the Paris Hilton. That's so hot. Nice guy syndrome. It's funny. Skibbity Riz. You got some skibbity Riz. Yeah, the Riz is pretty funny. That one cracks me up. Kind of tired. I did not sleep well. Narcissistic. That's the word I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. Narcissist. He's a narcissist. How's the option account going? That's, you know, you're actually the second person that asked me about that. Here, let's take a look. So we're still above 28,000. Scoot this over a little bit. I was actually debating on what to do with JD. JD's actually pulling back a little bit today. Oxy's kind of chilling. Hood, we finally got rid of that call. The covered call. JD, we're in the covered call, but they have earnings on the 18th or 16th. So if we can get far enough away, yeah, the 16th pre-market. So on the 15th, which is next Tuesday, I think, next Wednesday, I have to make a decision because I really don't want to get out of JD, because if you look at the daily, I mean, this thing has a ton of room back up to like 70 plus. This thing has been up over 100 and we're starting to curl. So I had this line drawn at one point. I don't remember how to draw lines on. I had a shortcut for was, but this was a very key level that I wanted to see it test, and I think if we get the right earnings, we could. So my idea was if we get a decent little drop here this week, I might buy myself out of these covered call options if it drops enough. Oxy already had its earnings, so I'm not really too worried about that. But that is the end of the month. It's May 31st. That one expires, so just kind of watching that one. That one doesn't really move that fast, so it has been, but looks like we're kind of chilling out. So yeah, I mean, it's going good. I haven't really added much. I've actually been trying to minimize what I have in the account so that I can start focusing more on what I want, which is like better companies. But finding those better companies is always the issue. And lifetime interest on the account so far, 431 bucks, which is nice. As far as what we've made on selling the options thus far, it is just from the premium, 1,163 bucks. So not too bad considering we just started that in what, end of December. So in 5 months, we're up about $3 grand. Can't really complain on a $25,000 account. Later, Joel. See you tomorrow. All right. Yep. I'm going to get out of here too, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Same place, same time tomorrow. If you do have any questions throughout the day, feel free to hit me up in the Discord, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Until then, stay safe. Peace.